Hey, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day Decor reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my Linktree, my social media, my Venmo, my Cashapp if you'd like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and it's helpful. And I have my wish list there as well if you would like to donate through that, which is also very much appreciated and is helpful. There's also the information um, to book a reading with me or whatnot. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. Um, for this week's Venus Day Decor reading, we are going to be channeling with there's Ta, the Egyptian god who is supporting the collective's highest good and the highest good. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. So let's get started with this week's Venus Day Decor reading. So for this week's Venus Day Decor reading, the topic is Empress energy. The first card to come out is the Three of Wands. The second card to come out is the Page of Cups. The third card to come out is the Ace of Wands. The fourth card to come out is the Two of Wands. The fifth card to come out is the Page of Wands. The sixth card to come out is the Eight of Wands. The seventh card to come out is the Queen of Wands. Sheesh, there's a lot of wands. The eighth card to come out is the Ten of Pentacles. The ninth card to come out is the Three of Pentacles. And then the 10th and last card to come out is the Hangman card. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of everything, is a Five of Swords. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, you got the Judgment card. Okie dokie. So, all right, just reading it here. This kind of threw me off because there's all these quote unquote good cards, and then we had the Five of Swords to summarize it all. But right after that is the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. Maybe there's like a breakthrough or something like that. Some of you could be seeing 333 a lot. There's something about your environment, people you interact with. society, maybe social media, and like communication, and communication. Oh, and then there's something about a new beginning, something about the self. So far, there could be something about like, um, maybe there's a new beginning when it comes to like all of that I said with the interaction with others and society and all that stuff. And maybe it's like a new beginning, standing in yourself, the self. But it could be a new beginning when it comes to maybe a new friend group or something new about society, or interactions with people around you or your environment. And then there's something about balance, balancing out. Maybe there's something here about things balancing out or being balanced. I was getting a little bit of like being provided for or whatnot, abundance and all that stuff, stability. So there could be something new when it comes to who you interact with, um, society, the environment that you're in, um, something with the self and security. I'm getting that like there could be something about how you say it. It's either like there could be like something a new beginning, and it could be a new beginning in terms of like um going from being in society or in a group to being by yourself or something like that, or just focusing on yourself. Also, it could be that like you're going from one environment, from one group, um that to a new one or whatnot. And this could all be surrounded by like security being provided for, things being balanced or needing to be balanced out. Yeah, there's something new creating. And the Empress energy, I see it as a creative, like, or creating energy, so it could be that. And then there's one, two, three. So there's something about, of course, like moving forward, ascending, expansion, or whatnot. There's so much wands here. Um, I feel like there's like an upgrade in energy going on. Yeah, an upgrade in energy going on. Maybe some of you are traveling. Something about like, yeah, changing your environment. Maybe you need to, or you are. There's something that's gonna happen, possibly like this all could be happening like very quickly, light speed or something like that. Something's gonna be new and it's gonna be really quick. There's something about maybe this manifesting this is quick or whatnot. You could be encountering like a more stable, like period environment, or like a more stable, put together team or a group. There could be something subtly about maybe like subtly like somebody might be pregnant, start a new family, and there's something about like upgrading, ascending. Hold on a second. There's something about upgrading, ascending, maybe being in a better place, because you're about to start a new family. So you need to have community that is actually like secured, balanced, and everything like that. Or maybe you just need to balance out your environment or like who you're around, or just balance in general, because there's something about needing balance and security, um, when it comes to a family and whatnot. Okay. And there was some type of realization of something here on your part or whoever. There's like some type of realization. It's the truth. There's something about it's the truth. It is what it is, and all that stuff. And surrender to the truth. Surrender to what is. Okay. And there's something about being open-minded, maybe like changing your mind, seeing something differently. I want to read the Page of Wands. Upright says aspirations, new perspectives, communication, creative solutions, enthusiasm, resourcefulness, and incoming news. Yeah, there's something like it's kind of like yesterday with the title called Revelation. There's something that comes up or something like that, like a realization, a different perspective, something like that. And then I feel a little bit of like be open to it, be in, like I said, they're enthusiastic. Either you're enthusiastic about it or you need to be, and like be open to seeing a different way of something, or just open to seeing a different perspective. This thing, whatever. Um, there's gonna be some type of like quick ascension. Maybe some of y'all are trying to move quickly. And then it's either like, okay, this is gonna happen quickly so you can get out of a Five of Swords, or you're moving quickly, whether you're literally moving or like it's just like an energetic movement, um, away from a Five of Swords, or because of Five of Swords. There's gonna be some type of change, some type of upgrade, ascension, movement. And it feels like it's going to be quick, it's going to be swiftly, it's going to look very magical because it's like at light speed. And it's either because you're trying to go away from this Five of Swords, get through it. Just the fact that there's a Three of Wands, there's a Eight of Wands, and then there's a Five of Swords. Just be very careful and aware of the energy as this moves really quickly. That don't get caught up in some the Five of Swords. I feel like there's like a breakthrough as well going on. Hmm, that's interesting. The Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Judgment card. Something about being confident in your intuition. There's also like this, I feel like there's an overall like childlike faith or like childlike intuition. And when I say that, like I feel like a lot of people, they talk about like how they experience things all the time when they were a kid or something like that growing up, but like they either suppressed it as they were getting older and becoming an adult, or like changed because things happen, the world and experiences, and there's something about like getting back into that, being confident in your intuition. um And it's like when you see something or when something is there, like it's like there is a fact. There's like no, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it is what it is. It's like truth or whatnot, and it's coming back to like childlike or like children when they say the truth type of thing. I'm just gonna say this and like move on. It's giving. I saw like a flash of like of course, like kids, they say the truth of stuff and whatnot, and then since people like to do different things, that causes children to like suppress it or to like not like further develop it, or it kind of changes as you get older or something like that. Um, that's usually a thing, but it's reminding me of, is it scary? I don't remember which scary movie it was. Scary movie, which I don't know if it was two or the first one, but it was that one scene where the little boy was like walking past all the adults, and he was just like he was like, oh, I forgot what he said specifically. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like paraphrase. He was just walking past each adult. He was like, that's not your baby, because the girl was pregnant. Oh, he's actually he's whatever. He's actually cheating on you, like it was just intuitive. And sometimes people like suppress it, like, oh, you don't say that, or whatnot, like um, or like a child's place or whatnot amongst adults. The whole thing of like calling out the elephant in the room. It was funny because it's right in the middle of this. So something about that. Um, there's this thing, especially that says Empress energy, and I'm thinking about abundance or whatnot. I'm thinking about creating and everything, and I'm thinking about like Empress energy is not limiting. So, and then it's just giving me this whole thing of like everything I said just now, and then like truth is not limiting in a way. Like, um, when something is what it is and whatnot, it's supposed to be like right there and that's it. Or sometimes people drag things on and it does limit things. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm trying to say it as it comes to my brain. Because it's fast. It is like abundant energy, not limiting. And it's like people like to drag things on sometimes, which it could limit or it could create blocks, which is not Empress energy. And I feel like that's what this is saying here. Just seeing what things are, what it is, and acting on it. It could be some magic stuff too, and intuition. Um, there could be some new energy. There's something about pregnancy a little bit, or like a family, like starting a new family, pregnancy, that whole thing of like the whole process of like having a child. Yes, you have sexual intercourse and all this stuff. To get a child, to have a child and all that stuff. But it's like this whole energetic stuff of how you say this is whole energetic stuff of how a child came about. Like it's like the whole like what the two people went through or is at energetically, and then they come together to form a child. And then the whole thing with that, like the energy put into this child, I don't know how to explain that either. Because people would say like karmic things and stuff like that, but it's more than that. But there's something about like maybe um something about maybe you like thought about having a child, or you're thinking about having a child or starting a family, or this it already happened or is happening. I feel like also there's this whole thing of like you can have stability, you can like create the stability. You just have to have this like, is that the word zeal? I don't think it's zeal. Like have this passion or what you call it, enthusiasm about it, or maybe that's what you want to do. Um, there's also just like some passion to for like a family stability, a community. Some of the y'all, it deals um with a baby. Also, the fact that there's wands and there's pentacles or whatnot. Um, there's something also about like financially, career wise, or maybe just a foundation in general. Like, if you want that, you can create that. You can create that security. You can create the finance, the career, or whatnot. Um, and the fact that in the beginning with the numbers 333 and stuff, you can create a community or something like that. Yeah, and then it's like you can create that community. I'm feeling a little bit like it's up to like you and that is Empress energy, that's that Queen of Wands and all that stuff like that's that you can the whole manifest thing. I'm tired of saying the word manifest. I'm sorry. But sometimes I try to avoid certain things, but I have to keep saying the same thing because I don't know what other words to say. There's something about like, you can come about or manifest, create, but it's like you need to be sure in that. You need to know that you can create this community, this group. You can create, if it's just yourself or whatnot, you can create this environment, this money, the finances, the career or whatnot, the foundation. I feel like you just need to believe in yourself, have the passion for it, be confident. And whatever magical stuff that, you can do, you do that. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all want to just upgrade from um from some Five of Swords or whatnot. And there's like something about needing to like your mindset too, like or that's I mean, just being very confident or knowing that like you can do that. And somehow it relates to either like childlike, your inner child, or like it involves a child, or like wanting a child, a community. There's something about ascending, upgrading. There's something about ascending, upgrading, creating something new, and like intuitively knowing the direction of that. Something about your passion and being confident about like what you're creating, where you're going, and all that stuff. Some of y'all could literally be like moving from one environment to another. And I said this in one of the other videos. I like either it's like you're just moving or you're traveling, you're like a what's it called, modern day nomad, and you follow your heart on where to go, or your heart is somewhere where to go. You're listening to your heart on where to go, what to do, how to move. Also, this could just be energetically or whatnot. It doesn't have to be a physical move that you're just upgrading or better or something like that. Follow your intuition, your passion, where your heart is leading you. Yeah, for sure. And be sure in yourself, be confident, have that childlike confidence, that sureness. Or this is what's going on, or that's what ties the X rising. And I feel like there's this whole thing too, like as soon as that's what you do or something like that, things start happening like this, like light speed. It's magical, or it could look magical because like light speed. Or you can manifest or create in light speed. You need to have confidence. You're the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has been coming up in multiple like stuff. It's very interesting. It's just like I feel like just having confidence, know your magic, know that like your magic is what it is, know your magic or whatnot. Know your energy that you or whatnot. That it can create a family, it could create a security, a stable foundation, money if you need it. Like you could think, I know people say that a lot, but I believe it. If you take out the blocks and the whole thing I said in the beginning of limiting, like take away limiting stuff and all that stuff and have that childlike belief or whatnot, and you really like know your energy and you use it. Like if you need $300 like today, maybe it could happen like that today, you know? There's also something about, I feel like there's something about community a lot, or like working with others. Maybe you want to create a family. You want to um, manifest like what they call soul family, community, or whatnot. Maybe that may be just coming in or whatnot to help you manifest this, to combine, uh, collaborate you to manifest all this, or yeah. This could be within yourself, where in terms of your career, your finances, your foundation, creating it. Ooh, it's all how you look at it. That's the last card, the 10th card. It's all how you look at it. It's just something about like seeing something different, changing your perspective, your mindset, and I'm keep getting do not limit, surrender. And it's just so interesting. Why is the Five of Swords here? Like at the bottom of the deck of the whole thing. Ah. And then right after is the Four of Wands. I feel like you're trying to manifest getting out of that, to be completely honest. Also, you may be within that or something like that. Of course, yeah, because you're trying to get out of it, right? You may be in that or whatnot. There may be a passage of you getting out of there. You're trying to get out of there. Ta is trying to show you how to get out of there or whatnot. Or as you're like doing all of this, there's that winds of change thing, and like basically like thing conflict is arising. And then usually watching this right now is like concrete fact or truth, like concrete fact or truth or whatnot. Um, Something is what it is, moving on that, moving on truth, on fact. I feel like it's about in your heart as well. In your heart. That's crazy because what I said is literally crazy. Wow. Okay. Wow. I think I got it. Because, like, what you call it, there's a baby here at the end of the judgment card or whatnot. There's a baby or a child here and everything like that. And then I said everything I said with the whole childlike and all that stuff because, okay, in a, going down like this is the Page of Cups, and that could be like a child or whatnot, or childlike. Then we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Judgment card, and it's just some this is like the child like or the baby or whatnot, and then this is the Queen of Wands, right? And it's everything I said about the Queen of Wands. And then look, like her heart is like there, but it's like empty, is like a hole. It's out of her chest kind of thing, hollow. And then you see the baby here in the judgment card, you see the baby here and the heart. So there's something about like that's what I mean. Like knowing your path, like in your heart, your child, and it's like your inner child, and in your heart, like knowing, being confident on where your heart is leading you and all that stuff. So yeah, you usually watch this right now. There's some type of truth. Something is what it is, a fact. Let's clarify this. All right. Yeah, the Magician and the Queen of Machetes. Yeah, you know in your heart what you want and stuff like that. Um, it's time to, yeah, be decisive on what you want, on what you believe, or what you know. And Pisces is the I believe sign, but there's something about Pisces, and I feel like I can't put my finger on it. Like I know a little bit what they're trying to say, but I don't know how to like speak it out. Oh, well, I guess it's like you gotta believe in yourself and be decisive on what you know. Yeah. Be careful of staying stuck on something. You have to be decisive. Okay, so um to clarify the spread, we got Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we got the Justice card, and then we got the High Priestess card. And it's definitely that just Pisces is the I believe sign. Is ruled by Neptune, and for me as well, it is ruled by Jupiter. So it's expansive, and it's like dreamy stuff, or like I feel like just make you can like expand on your dreams. You gotta believe in yourself, all that stuff. Bottom of the deck or whatnot is the Magician card, and then top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is the Queen of Machetes. It's just further like clarifying that like you need to believe in yourself. You know what you want, and like to be decisive about it. And then there's that I don't think Gemini is here. No, Gemini is definitely not here, but like with the Magician card here, and then like we have like the swords, the Queen of Swords at the top of the deck is giving me something with Gemini, and like Gemini is the third zodiac sign as well. Um, and there's just something about, and I said the 3D3, all of that stuff that relates, and then there's also something surprisingly. But that does make sense because, like, we are in the full moon in Leo, and Leo is not only about talent and showtime and whatnot, is actually about children and play and all that stuff, and inner child and all that stuff. So I guess so. There's something about like going back to that, and like I know this is said a lot and stuff like that, and it sounds cliche, but this is the whole thing about like going back to like being like you as a child knew in your heart what you wanted to be, and wow, it goes back to where I was getting this whole thing of like I don't know how to explain it too well. It's like before you went, your your biological parents, like create like had you had sex, and then like had you whatnot, there was some you were somewhere in the ethers or whatnot, or there's somewhere in the space or whatnot, and there's just something about both of them coming together and like somehow like creating you or whatnot. um wow. hmm and then there's something about just like you knowing and feeling like people go through different things as a child, and then sometimes as you get older, like your dreams get crushed or whatnot, or like just going through things, or like what you're told or whatever it is, like sometimes it gets lost, but there's something about recalling that back, and maybe you need to speak to your inner child and um re remember like what your inner child is saying, and just being decisive and knowing thyself when it comes to that. And something about just be careful of like being stuck, because the Knight of Pentacles is already slow, and then it's in reverse. That, right? Being careful of like um, being stuck in a way or whatnot. As well, it could also be, on the other hand, for some of y'all, like the fact that it's on top of the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. It's like what I said in the beginning, like you can want to go like that quick away from a Five of Swords, and it could be like King of Knight of Pentacles in reverse because it's not going to be slow, it's going to be that quick. But also just be careful of like how you move with the quickness, especially amongst this Five of Swords happening. How long are we in here? 42 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Now I'm going to end it off with this. Something about divine. Nah, I'm going to leave that alone. Lies. Yeah. I think we're in the womb right now. I feel like that's why, yeah. I think we're in the womb right now. You gotta listen to your inner self and all that stuff. We're definitely in the womb and things are transforming. Maybe your environment, who you hang around with, and all this stuff. Society in general. And then, yeah, you are enough. Something about that is giving me this whole thing of like um, inner validation. So you validate your own like inner child or whatnot. And it's very interesting how I said maybe some of y'all need to talk to your inner child, or something like that. Let me say the signs and then I will read the whisper card. So yeah, we have Pisces here and Libra. I like the way that they heavily confirmed it because they have the two major arcana cards that's Pisces. Like that's a hard confirmation. Pisces and Libra. You know, isn't ASAP Rocky a Libra? And I was thinking about them this rising too when I was taking a shower. I don't know why they popped up. And then I thought to myself, because ASAP Rocky, I believe, might be a Libra, and Rihanna is a Pisces for sure. And I thought that must be an interesting like interaction or couple between them because like ASAP Rocky is a Libra, and if I assume that he is a progressive Libra, he is very good at being decisive, and like he's a cardinal, so he's like, all right, let's do this, and he acts on it. And at the same time, Rihanna's a Pisces, and she's like a mutable sign, but she's more like dreamy or like, open with like the flow and stuff. And I was thinking like those two together, I was thinking about how they work together in terms of that. I feel like ASAP Rocky could be like, if Rihanna's too much like, this or whatnot, could like bring her back to earth and be like, hey, okay, what is this though? Like to be decisive or something like that, bring her back to balance and harmony. I was also thinking the opposite way, like Rihanna could be, how you say it, she could like bring like help ASAP Rocky be like more fluid, or believe in like miracles or something, be open to something or something like that. But yeah, I so we have the High Priestess and the Hangman, which are two major arcana cards, are both Pisces. And then we have the Justice card and the Judgment card, which are both Libra, for me personally. And it's giving me this whole thing of exactly what I just said, like being able to dream and believe and all that stuff, and at the same time to be decisive, because I feel like that's how you bring down the dream to like reality, or to like physical earth, like manifest it or whatnot. Yeah, being able to like think outside the box. I said this for the Aquarius Leo full moon energy reading last week too. Like this whole thing about like before anything was a thing or a fact or something, it was like nothing, or like it was in somebody's mind first or something like that, and then it was kind of brought down. Um I think we're in the womb or something. So yeah, that's that. So Libra and Pisces, you can be any of those signs. Those signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading, which I kind of just explained, or it could be like the what you call it. It could be what you call it, the any of the um planetary placements or whatnot. I mean, last week we're in Pisces season right now, and last week the moon was waxing crescent in Pisces in the beginning of the week last week. We're in Pisces season right now, and Libra is gonna come up next week. It's gonna be like the waning gibbous moon, I believe, in Libra next week, the beginning of next week. So there's something about that. Maybe you want to like just see what that is about. The beginning of next week, the when the moon is in Libra, maybe it's referring to that. Or whatnot. It could just be something about like when it comes to grounding your dreams or something like that. Being decisive and grounding it. Okay, let us read this. The Whisper. Um, the Whisper. There's a voice within all of us reminding us what we're here to do, guiding us down the path we're meant to follow. For some of us, that voice is loud. For others, it's a tiny voice, a whisper that we can barely hear above others. Rest assured that voice is always there, however faint. Taking time to listen will allow its insights to grow louder. The answers you seek are already within you. Tune the world around you out and listen within. Your heart knows the way. And then this is a quote by Robbie Goss or Gas. I think it's Goss. Like an ability or a muscle, hearing your inner wisdom is strengthened by doing it. Yes, and that's the whole thing where I said that you need to believe in yourself as well, to believe that you can do this, you can create that, and all of that stuff. But yeah, so that is all. We are in the I believe sign right now. Pisces is I believe, so yeah. That is all for this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. The topic Empress energy. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree. Ooh, I look nice. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree, or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace, y'all. Have a great day and have a great weekend and all that nice stuff, whatever y'all be doing. Let me check these comments. Hi there, be happy. And have a great one, y'all.